Yo, what's up guys? Here we are with another video from interview preparation kit, warm-up challenges, repeated string. So we're going today to solve the repeated string challenge. Now this is a tricky one, okay, but I hope I could I can explain it. So yeah, I need you just pay some attention for God's sake, and if you like the video, press the like by the end of the video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm gonna link to the challenge down below, so yeah, so you can read all of this, but long story short is we're gonna get two inputs, okay, a string and a number, and our string should be repeated infinitely, and then we count how many letter A are in the first index, not the first index, but the first n characters based on the number that he's going to give us. So for example, let me demonstrate it in a moment. We have ABA here, the string. So we should, theoretically, have this infinitely repeated, like forever, okay, and so on here. But we should only count how many A's in that string based on this number, which is the first 10 characters. So we're gonna get the first 10 characters: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Then we're gonna get, count how many A's are there. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Those are the first 10 characters. Let me draw a box instead. So we have 1 2 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So in the first 10 characters we have 7 A's. That's the number he wants, or the challenge wants. So we should give it a 7 based on that calculation. So the problem is, if you come here in Python, you can do what, like if we had a string, let's say like that one, ABA, and let's say we stored it in a new string, and we call it, multiply s by the number, which is 10, and then we have now the new string. Okay, then we, let's say, get only the first 10 characters which it wants. Okay, so now we can count how many A's in the first 10 characters, right? Yeah, that could make sense. Yeah, and that what I tried the first time. Let's write it here. We have the new string, which is s multiplied by, let's say, infinity. I don't know, let's go with 10 presumably, and let's go with then we're gonna just get the new string, the first 10 characters, and count how many A's, and just return that for this method or this function. Now if we run the code, yeah, that congratulations is from the first try. Yeah. I tried to solve it, understand it, and then explain it to you guys. So yeah, the challenge we were solving got solved, but there's another problem, which is here. Our output is 10, the expected output is this huge number. So I said maybe we could change this and maybe multiply it by n instead, right? That should make sense. Let's run the code. There is another problem, which is a memory error, because this number is huge and the string, it stores a huge amount, it takes a huge amount of memory, so it causes a runtime error and a memory error. So this is not exactly, will not work basically. So what we should do is think out of the box and not store anything in a variable. Okay, this will not work. Storing in a variable will not work. So here's what are we going to do. Let's see. If we said return string dot count how many A's, and multiply that by the divided number of n floor division the length of the string. Let's run the code. This should give us 6. Yeah, our output is 6. Okay, you see, it works here, but it doesn't work here. But the good thing is it didn't cause any memory error. Let me just explain this code in a moment. Okay, in Python you have you can, let's say 5 divided by 2 would give us 2.5, but if you don't want the decimals or that 0.5, you could use 2 division samples and it would remove, like, give you just the floor division. Now that's cool, but what's the problem? The problem is, for example, in this first one, if we apply this, which is count how many A's in the string, then multiply that by the floor division of the length of the string. So we had 2 A's, right? And we multiplied that by 10, which is the n it gave us. Then we floor divided that by the length of the string, which is 3. This would give us 6. But what we want is not 6. What we want is 7. So here what we should do. What we should do is use another module. Okay, like add another operational method, which is the module, this one. Okay, now this one does exactly the opposite of what the floor does. Okay, so 5 floor 2 give us 2, but 5 module 2 give us the remaining, which is the 1. So if we divided this by 2, we get 2. Now this was 2.5, but we removed it because we used the floor. Now when we use this, we get the remaining, the number that we didn't get over here. Okay, basically the remaining. Okay, I think that's obvious, the remaining. Now what's great about that is we could, if we just okay, if we can just over here like add, then we're gonna say we're gonna get the string, then get from n module length of s, then count how many A's are here. This should work, but there is something wrong. Okay, we start getting 6. Why? Because this division will not start, because the priority in operation is for the multiplication, then the sum, then the division. So if we want to start with this, we can just add it in like this. If we're in the code now, so we should count A, not S. Run the code. There we are. Let's submit the code to see if we've got any errors. Okay, so good so far. Yeah, congratulations guys. So yeah, I hope that's clear. So what we basically did here is, first we count how many A's in the string. Okay, so we said we had 2 in the ABA, then we multiplied that by the floor division of n divided by the length of the string, which is 10 divided by 3. Now with this we removed any decimals and point numbers. Okay, so we got only 3. So 3 multiplied by 2, which is how many A's are in the string, we've got 6. And then okay, that's the first number, and then we add that to that. As we know in Python, we use those brackets with the string to subtract the string, substring. So then we said we use the n, which is 10, module the length of the string, and since this is 10 and this is 3, the module or the remaining is 1, and since we are using this, then we are getting one character, which is the character that wasn't counted here, which is the last character, which if we counted it, it's A. If we get into this, we first got those first 9, okay, then so in those 9 characters there is 6 A's, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then when we used the module, which is this part, we got this one. So yeah, hope that's clear, guys. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching, and if you like the video, don't forget to hit that, or just press it, don't hit it, just press it, press that like button and subscribe, because there is more videos like this coming up soon and more. So yeah, subscribe and enable the notification bell, and peace out.